Hi, I'm Allie Scarlett. I hope you're doing as tremendously as possible. I don't like to give any type of publicity to a shooter. However, this is important to me and I think you'll see why. So, this Minneapolis Catholic school shooter, during the shooting, and they killed themselves during it, said that they are tired of being trans. So, quote, tired of being trans, unquote. As a transgender woman, this elates me. The reason why is because this helps with getting pushback. I didn't even go outside the first 2.5 days after the incident because, well, after I found out, so 3.5 days after the incident, 3 days after, because I was concerned about just people's emotions and I wanted it to cool down. And I did experience an incident even though I didn't go outside. So I'm really happy because this has been reported by some of the biggest media outlets. And so this is great. This will help with this will help me and other transgender women out in society. But it's also interesting because, and I'm not saying that there hasn't been or ever will be a transgender woman who does a shooting, but, and let's not forget, we need more gun control, but this is overwhelmingly a young male problem, and which includes the transgender young man who did the Nashville shooting 2.5 years ago. And so I feel I gotta remember too that this is one shooting, but for what it's worth, it helps me understand that it's more of a young man issue than I thought. Although I have to say I didn't think I was like, if you do a shooting, you're not a woman, and they agree because they said I'm tired of being trans. I also read that they said that the technology, their word, isn't there to give them a female body, and so that's true, but because they were knocking gender affirming care, they said that and then said it's too expensive. Not sure if they would have gotten the gender affirming care if it was affordable, but or not, because affordability is a thing, but would they still not take it if it wouldn't give them a female body? I don't know, but I think I lean towards, it seems that they would be okay, they would take it without it giving them a female body if it were affordable. So actual women like myself and other transgender women, we're elated to be able to get as close as we do get. Also, we make enormous sacrifices to be able to access it. I myself upheaved my entire life and moved from Utah. Something I still wouldn't have done if two things had been available to me. And I've had providers who've been great. I've had providers who've been the opposite. And I forge on, and it's been 2.5 years, and I'm only 39% through the surgeries. Then I forge on. Beyond that, I know a girl, a transgender woman, who immigrated from Central America. I want to say Colombia. Not certain though. I just don't remember the specific country, but she is a woman's woman, and she like triple upheaved her life, and it's just to get surgery. She wants 3 surgeries, and she has and she's done it, you know, as Trump's rising in power, and like she doesn't speak any English at all. We've had to communicate through a translator on our phones. I mean, oh my god. Just so she can have 3 surgeries. So, thanks for watching.